It was dope. You know, it was a dope experience for me. A lot more responsibility than I usually have. But you know, it was just a dope thing to go out there and represent my country and play with those guys that I played with growing up while I was home as a young kid. And obviously, it kind of gives you a head start. What you say about translating into the season, it gives you a head start. A lot of game reps, playing a lot of minutes, and just give you an opportunity to get in shape before you actually get into training camp. So for me, that was definitely something that I was looking forward to do. And obviously, we had a long time of preparation with the national team leading up to the World Cup. I think we had like 2 months of training. So for me, it was just a thing that I was looking at. You know, it's going to give me a head start and allow me to be in the best shape a basketball can be going into training camp in the season.
Hey, Bruno, this I want to say second run with the Hawks. What are you excited about this time in your fourth year in the league? And what do you look to bring to the Hawks this year?
It's the 5th year now. But you know, I'm excited about a lot of things. You know, I think we got a special group. Obviously, a great coaching staff. Coach Queen and the way the style of play, I think is something is going to benefit everybody on the team. And for me, you know, I'm just looking forward to win some games, having fun, and try to capitalize on the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? It's been like I always say, it's been a roller coaster journey for me right now this far in the NBA. But you know, it's always exciting for me, you know, in the starting of the year, just, you know, looking forward to getting out there and try to maximize on whatever opportunity I get.
Bruno, record. What areas of your game do you think have improved the most since your first stint with the Hawks?
I think everything, you know, I think for the most part, you know, I think I've just grown as a whole, you know, I think I've just grown as a player. The game has slowed down a lot for me. When you're a rookie, you just don't know, man. You're just going through emotions. You're trying to figure out ways to do everything and show everybody that you can do this, that, and that. But once you get your foot wet, you know, you just kind of try to let things come to you and figure out as you go. And I think for me, the game has really slowing down. You know, it's easier to just understand the reads and the .5 thing that the NBA is all about. So for me, I just, you know, I think everything as a whole, you know, I've got better.
Hey Bruno, how can you utilize Clint Capella as a mentor to develop even further as a presence in the paint, a defensive anchor, and also a great screen?
Man, Clint does so many great things, man. And like even when I left and I went to Boston and Houston, you know, I was always using Clint as an example. You know, he does so many great things, and just him as a player, you know, his personality, his character. And obviously on the court, you know, for me, somebody who's, you know, being able to be around him for so long now and be able to take so many things from him, you know what I'm saying, just his rebound and his motor, the way he's just always up and down the court. And obviously he helps playing with guys like Trey, DJ, Bogey, Dre, you know, Sadiq, and those guys that open the floor and so much space for you out there as a big. But, you know, just seeing Clint doing this thing all the time, you know, is definitely something that for me, I'm like, okay, let me take this. And obviously we work out together most days at practice. You know, we got the basket that we call the big guys basket, and the other ones are the pretty boy baskets. You know, but yeah, we just try to go out there and try to win over each other as much as we can.
I'm just wondering if you've been able to talk to him and just what has your relationship with him been like?
Yeah, I've been able to talk to John. We texted throughout the summer. Obviously, I was a little, you know, but that's my guy, you know, and we understand the business side of this. We understand that, you know, a change of scenery sometimes is good for a guy, and, you know, I think he's somebody that, you know, that happened to be him, and he's in great spirits, in a great position. And, you know, we talked a lot throughout the summer. Looking forward to seeing him whenever we go to Utah, whenever they come here. So I'm excited to see John for sure.
As far as kind of the workout groups and everything like that, what coaches have you so far been able to connect with and kind of pick their brain and take your game to another level?
Yeah, I've been able to, you know, summer is different. Summer is just you all over the place. And obviously I was gone for a while with my national team, but, you know, the time that I was here, being able to work out with Coach Antonio a lot, Epe, Regis being out there to help. And there were times where, just rotating workouts just to bring something different. But I feel like majority of them, all of them, really have been able to take something from just the way they approach the workouts. It's a lot different, and just to be able to have somebody that you can come out to and tell today I feel like working on this and that, just continuously improving on specific things that we're going to translate to the game. So.
Bruno, after your rookie season, you told me you went back and looked at a lot of your film. I think you watched every game.
Yeah.
And you learned a lot about yourself. Is that still something I assume you watch every time you're on there after the season? You kind of go back and look at film like that?
All the time. I think I've watched my World Cup games like probably 20 times already since I came back. But I always do that. Film is a very reliable thing. I always try to go out there and watch film. It just allows you to see it for yourself. Sometimes when you're on the court, you may think you've done something right, but at the end of the day, when you go back to film, you might be moving way slower than you thought you was. And just being able to pick up small things like that. Films help me a lot. And I'm somebody who has a lot of free time. I don't really do much besides basketball, so I just stay home and grab the laptop, put it right there, and I'm watching film as I'm doing something else. But I just try to go out there and watch a lot of film myself.
Hey Bruno, what has your summer been like with your off-season conditioning program? Were you in the weight room? Did you maybe run more, lose a little weight, gain weight? Can you be a little bit more specific on what you did?
It's been great. I've had a heck of a summer. Just like I said, I was with my national team for a vast majority of it. But I've been able to get, a lot of both. I've been able to get on the court a lot, and I've been able to get in the weight room a lot. I don't know if I feel like I got leaner, but at the same time my weight went up. So I don't understand that part, but it's okay. It's okay. It happens, and I feel good. I feel great. I'm moving great, and it's like I said, it's just a constant thing of getting in both and making sure that there's a balance.
Hey again, Bruno. What are some things specifically that you've done with your training or recovery or preparation routine in that gap between the World Cup and going into the season to kind of keep your conditioning? Because obviously the World Cup is a very intensive schedule, and so is the regular season. But this is kind of a period of where it slows down.
Yeah, there wasn't much of a gap. It feels like I've been back in the U.S. for a long time, but I really only got back here on September 8th. So what's today? October 1st, so 2nd. It hasn't been much of a gap, but for me, I've just, right after the World Cup was over, I took a couple of days for myself. Went to see my family, my brother in London, recharged a little bit. And as soon as I got back in the U.S., I just got right back to it. Just so I don't lose that whole thing that I just had throughout the summer going, whether it's conditioning or just being able to maintain your lean mass or staying in the weight room or anything like that. So I just got right back to it and try to, like I said earlier, find a balance within getting on the court and getting in the weight room to make sure I don't lose or gain more than I'm supposed to.
Just your adaptability part of it. Was it easy for you to just get back into just the motions of getting back into workouts?
Yeah, it was easy, because like I was saying, I was already in rhythm, and I was with my national team for such a long time that it felt like a lot of 2 practices a day. So it was kind of easier to just get back here and just feel like you're just still in rhythm and you're just continuously going, and the staff here and everybody makes it so much easier for us to be able to transition from that part of basketball in terms of FIBA and national team stuff to what we need to do here. So